Good evening, everyone, and a very warm welcome to today's webinar. We are glad that you could join us. I am Samson Vincent, Solution Engineer at Jobin and Jismi, and I will be your host for this session. I'm joined by Miss Anju Babu, our Project Manager and SuiteCommerce Solution Architect, who will be sharing valuable perspectives as we move along. Today's session is centered around SuiteCommerce Modernization Playbook for Scalable Digital Commerce. Before we dive in, this webinar is interactive. We will have Q&A at the end, and feel free to type questions in the chat anytime. Today we are tackling a question that matters to every retail and B2B business using Oracle NetSuite. How do I modernize my digital storefront? Let's dive in. Let me start with a quick introduction to our company, Jobin and Jismi. We are certified solution provider for Oracle NetSuite with over 13 years of experience. We have delivered 500 plus projects for 400 plus clients across 36 plus countries, supported by a strong team of 220 plus NetSuite professionals. We are also partners with Celigo, offering end-to-end NetSuite services from implementation to support. In today's webinar, we will focus on how NetSuite improves demand planning, helping you increase inventory turns, optimize stock levels, and drive better profitability by balancing supply with demand. Let's get started. We will start with why, what's changing, and why it matters to you. Then we will look at SuiteCommerce, what it is and how it compares to SuiteBuilder, and the new ways it can help grow your revenue. Next, we will walk through migration paths, whether you are moving from SiteBuilder or upgrading within SuiteCommerce. After that, we will share our proven 8-phase approach that's helped many successful migrations. And finally, we will wrap up with a Q&A session. So feel free to bring your questions and we will make sure you leave with clear next steps. Before we dive in, let's take a quick step back and set the stage. Behind everything we are going to talk about today, Suite Commerce migrations, growth, there's a powerful foundation. And that foundation is Oracle NetSuite. So, what is Oracle NetSuite? Think of it as the engine that runs your entire business. It's an AI-powered cloud ERP platform that brings everything together. Your finance, sales, CRM, e-commerce, inventory, and more, all in one place. Instead of juggling multiple tools, disconnected systems, or endless spreadsheets, NetSuite gives you a single unified platform to manage it all. Now imagine this. Every team in your organization is looking at the same data in real time. No version conflicts, no delays, no guesswork. That's what we call a single source of truth. It means better visibility, faster decisions, and lot more. Confidence in how you run your business. And as your business grows, the NetSuite grows with you. You don't need to keep adding complexity or switching systems. It scales alongside your journey. So as we move through today's session, keep this in mind. SuiteCommerce isn't a standalone tool. It's built on top of this strong connected system. And that's what enables the businesses to move beyond the spreadsheets, improve demand planning, and make smarter, more accurate forecasts. With what foundation in place, let's move forward. Let's start with a reality check. The world of e-commerce, especially B2B, is evolving faster than ever. What worked a few years ago just doesn't cut it today. We are seeing a shift toward things like headless commerce, progressive web apps, single page experiences, and truly mobile first journeys. These aren't just trends, they are quickly becoming the standard. Now, here is the key point. Here's the key point. SuiteCommerce is built for this modern world. SuiteBuilder simply wasn't designed with these expectations in mind. Think about your customers for a moment. They expect the pages to load instantly. They expect personalized experiences. They expect to move seamlessly between devices and channels without the friction. And most importantly, they expect it all just to work. At the same time, your business already has something incredibly powerful. Your data lives inside Oracle NetSuite, but your customers are out there on different devices across different channels. Your storefront's job is to connect those two worlds seamlessly in real time and at scale. And then there's the timing. Yes, Oracle NetSuite has made it clear that SiteBuilder is approaching end of the life. But beyond that, there's a bigger picture. Every day you stay on a legacy platform, you are leaving revenue on the table through slower experiences, missed conversions, and limited capabilities. So this isn't just about keeping up with technology. It's about staying competitive, meeting customer expectations, and unlocking growth right now. Let's quickly look at the numbers. They tell a clear story. 87% of B2B buyers prefer digital self-service. Your customers want fast, independent, frictionless experiences. 73% of B2B revenue will come from e-commerce by 2027. This is becoming your primary revenue channel. Modern platforms drive up to 3.2x higher revenue. Better experience directly impacts the growth. But 60% of the site builder sites have outdated security. That's not just a limitation, it's a risk. So the takeaway is simple. Customer expectations are rising. The opportunity is huge, and staying behind on legacy systems means falling behind. Here's what's happening. Oracle is phasing out SiteBuilder. There are no new feature updates, security support is gradually reducing, and even third-party integrations are starting to drop off. Now, what does that mean for you? It increases your risk falling behind competitors, facing growing security vulnerabilities, delivering a weaker user experiences, and even losing the visibility in search and AI-driven discovery. So this isn't just a platform change, it's a business risk if left unaddressed. Let's take a quick look at what makes SuiteCommerce a modern platform first unified commerce. It brings your B2B and B2C into a single platform with real-time inventory and pricing, all natively connected to Oracle NetSuite. So everything stays in sync. Second, modern architecture. It's built as fast a single page application designed for mobile first experiences and easy customization. So your site feels quick, smooth, and scalable. And third, enterprise ready. Whether it's multiple subsidiaries, currencies, languages, or role based access, SuiteCommerce is built to support complex growing businesses. So, overall, it's not just a storefront, it's a connected, scalable platform designed for the modern commerce. Now, that's we have covered the why. Let's look at your options within SuiteCommerce. At a high level, there are two paths: SuiteCommerce Advanced SCA and SuiteCommerce Standard. Think of it like this. The SuiteCommerce Standard is your out-of-the-box solution. It is designed to get you up and running quickly with built-in best practices. You get a modern, responsive storefront that's easy to manage, great for the teams that want speed, simplicity, and lower maintenance. On the other hand, the SuiteCommerce Advanced or SCA is built for flexibility. It's ideal if you need deeper customization, unique user experiences, or complex B2B requirements. You have full control over the front end, but that also means more development effort and ongoing management. So the choice really comes down to your priorities. If you want speed and simplicity, the Suite Commerce Standard. If you need flexibility and customization, the Suite Commerce Advanced. And as highlighted here, the SCA is often recommended for B2B, especially when your business processes are more complex or highly tailored. The key takeaway: both are powerful, but the right fit depends on how much control versus convenience your business needs. Now, let's shift gears and talk about what really matters: how Suite Commerce helps you grow revenue in a B2B world. Because this isn't just about having a modern storefront, it's about giving your customers the tools they need to buy faster, buy more, and come back more often. In B2B, your buyers expect more than just a catalog. They want personalized pricing, easy reordering, bulk purchasing, and seamless account experience, all without needing to pick up the phone. And that's exactly where the Suite Commerce stands out. It's built to support complex B2B needs while still delivering a simple initiative buying experience. So as we go through the next few features, think about this. How can each of these remove friction, speed up purchasing, and ultimately drive more revenue for your business? Let's bring this together with what we have seen in real projects at Jobin and Jismi. B2B commerce truly is a game changer, and SuiteCommerce is built specifically for it. We are not just talking about a storefront anymore. This becomes a complete B2B sales platform. Here's how that plays out in practice. Multi-level customer hierarchies. We have helped clients set up master accounts with multiple sub-accounts, each with its own roles, permissions, and even custom pricing. This is critical for organization with multiple branches or departments. Custom pricing. The pricing can be tailored at every level by customer, group, product, or category. Whether it's contract pricing, volume-based discounts, or seasonal offers, customers always see the right price instantly. The quote management, quote to order. Instead of long email threads, buyers can generate, negotiate, and finalize the quotes directly in the storefront, and everything syncs seamlessly into NetSuite as an order. Bulk operations, quick order and CSV upload. For high volume buyers, we have enabled the ability to upload the hundreds of SKUs at once, turning what used to be a time consuming task into a few clicks. Approval workflows. We have implemented approval thresholds where orders automatically route to managers before processing, giving businesses control without slowing things down. Sales rep support. The sales team can log in on behalf of customers, view their history, and place orders in context, bridging digital and relationship driven sales. And when you bring all of this together, you are no longer just running an online store. You are building a fully integrated B2B commerce engine, one that reduces the friction, speeds up the transactions, and ultimately drives more revenue. Now, that's we have seen the value. The next question is, how do you get there? The good news is you have options. If you are on SiteBuilder, your path is a migration to SuiteCommerce. If you are already on SuiteCommerce, it's about upgrading to unlock more capabilities and performance. And the key thing is to remember you don't have to figure this out alone at Jobin and Jismi. We guide you through every step from evaluating your current setup to choosing the right path and executing it smoothly. So, whether you are migrating or upgrading, you have a clear roadmap and the right team to support you along the way. So, how do you move forward? There are three simple paths depending on where you are today. First, site builder migration. If you are on SiteBuilder, this is a fresh move to SuiteCommerce. We rebuild your site, move your content and data, and make sure your URLs and SEOs stay intact. This typically takes around 8 to 12 weeks. Second, the SCA version upgrade. If you are already on SuiteCommerce, this is about upgrading to latest version. We modernize your setup, improve the performance, and refresh the experience usually within the 4 to 6 weeks. Third, new SCA deployment. If you are starting fresh, we build everything from the ground up, your design, features, and integrations fully tailored to your business. This takes about 10 to 16 weeks. And no matter which path you are on, Jobin and Disney is here to guide you every step of the way. Over the years at Jobin and Jismi, we have refined a proven 8 phase methodology, not just to deliver the projects, but to deliver real business outcomes. Here how we make that happen. Onboarding. We align teams, define goals, and set a clear roadmap so everyone starts on the same page. Discovery and audit. We take a deep look at your current setup to identify the gaps, risks, and quick wins, ensuring nothing is missed. Solution design. We design a solution tailored to your business, focused on performance, scalability, and revenue growth. Environmental setup. We build strong foundation with the right environments, so the development, testing, and the launch are smooth and risk-free. Development. We bring everything to life, configuring, features, and building custom experiences that fit your exact needs. Content and SEO or GEO. We migrate and optimize your content, ensuring you don't lose visibility and are set up to grow traffic. QA and UAT. We are rigorously test with both our team and yours, so everything works exactly as expected before the launch. Go live hypercare. We launch with confidence and stay closely involved post-launch to monitor, support, and optimize the performance, the result. A, a smooth transition, minimal risk, and a platform that's not just live but ready to drive real business growth from day one. Let's take a look at how this translates into real results. First, a B2B industrial tools company. We helped them move from SiteBuilder to SuiteCommerce Advanced. The result to SuiteCommerce Advanced, faster page performance, and noticeable increase in online orders, and their SEO remained fully intact through the transition. Next, a healthcare distribution business. They had a complex setup with multiple subsidiaries. We enabled customer specific pricing across thousands of items and automated their quote workflows and reducing manual effort and significantly improving order processing efficiency. And finally, a consumer goods manufacturer. We upgraded them to the latest SuiteCommerce version and unified both B2B and B2C on a single platform with improved visibility and optimization. They saw a strong lift in organic traffic. So, across industries, the impact is clear: better performance, smoother operations, and real business growth. And if you are thinking about what this could look like for your business, feel free to reach out to the team at Jobin and Jismi. We are happy to help you explore the possibilities. So, why Jobin and Jismi? We are a leading Oracle NetSuite solution provider with a strong global presence, 500 plus project delivered, 400 plus clients across 36 plus countries, and 20 plus industries. We have been working with the NetSuite for over 13 years with certified SuiteCommerce developers and NetSuite administrators on our team, so you are working with the specialists who truly understand the platform. More importantly, we specialize in exactly what we have discussed today: migrations and modernization. This isn't for this isn't new for us. It's what we do for every day. Our team brings together expertise across the architecture, customization, integrations, and data strategy. So you get a complete end-to-end solution, and to make things faster and more cost-effective, we have built our own accelerators, pre-tested code, templates, and processes that help us deliver quicker and with less risk. So, when you partner with Jobin and Jismi, you are not just getting a service provider, you are getting a team that knows how to deliver the results efficiently and reliably. We now come to the Q&A session. I hope this session has given you a clear understanding about migrating to SuiteCommerce. At this point, I'd like to welcome Anju, our expert who will be helping answer your questions. Please feel free to post your queries in the chat and we will be happy to address them.
Hi. So multiple subsidiary, multi-currency. How smooth it work for NetSuite? So as you know, we have this feature in NetSuite. For the SuiteCommerce website, the SuiteCommerce advanced version is support multiple subsidiary and multiple currency. This feature that we can enable the website setup for the SuiteCommerce Advanced. So once we enable this feature in the setup, that feature also available in the SuiteCommerce website by a single enable feature. How does SuiteCommerce handle performance optimization when scaling to thousands of SKU or a high traffic volume? SuiteCommerce Advanced is designed to scale efficiency. So even with thousands of SKUs and high traffic volume, because it leverages the combination of NetSuite cloud infrastructure and optimized front-end architecture. In the terms of optimized front-end architecture, SEA uses a modular JavaScript-based architecture. So it allows efficient loading of only required component, asynchronous data handling to reduce the page load times. So we have the pagination option and other lazy loading option. So using this option, we can optimize the loading when there are thousands of SKUs. So based on the pagination, the corresponding item will be fetched and showcased on the corresponding pages. So in that way, we optimized the performance in SuiteCommerce. Okay, take consider of USD to AAD, how it manage the exchange variation. Yeah. It's typically when we set up multiple subsidiary, multiple currency in the customer record. So there is a default currency that we can set up for the website. So, for example, if you set up the USD as a default, and when a customer use AED in website, it automatically convert the rate based on the exchange. So, in that, the automatic exchange will be available when we use the SuiteCommerce Advanced. And the next question: how long does a migration typically take? Yeah, it's a good question. Um, the timeline depends on your current platform and the customization and the data complexity. So we follow the structured and phased migration approach that designed to minimize the risk and business disruption. For most of the customers, migration typically ranges from 8 to 16 weeks with a clear milestone and the validation at every stage. Will we lose our SEO ranking during migration? First of all, we carefully plan the URL redirects, metadata migration, content parity, and the site structure to ensure the search engine ranking and the traffic are maintained. Our goal is that your customer and the search engine experience a seamless transition with no visibility loss. So we will ensure all those things uh, while we migrate in the site builder to the SEA. Yeah, the next question, will this integrate with our existing system? It is based on the system, but yes, SuiteCommerce integrate very smoothly with existing systems, especially because it is a built natively on Oracle NetSuite. For example, the external system integrations like payment gateway, CRM systems, third-party logic, 3PL platform. We can also integrate this kind of platform with the SuiteCommerce. Yes, how much customization is possible? So regarding the customization, we have SuiteCommerce and SuiteCommerce Advanced. For the SuiteCommerce, we can use extensions. So using extension, we can add the customization level of all the pages except checkout. Since the source code is belongs to the NetSuite. So for the checkout, the customization is very limited. For other areas, we can do the customization in the extension. So when we use the SuiteCommerce Advanced, it's customization possibilities in very large area. And the next question, is it mobile friendly? So if you are using the site builder, you can see that the responsiveness is very less. But when we comes to the SEA, it is the first mobile responsive system that introduced from the NetSuite. So it is inbuilt have the responsiveness. It is mobile friendly system. What kind of support do we get after go live? Yeah, we are usually provide the post go live support. So we will provide the ongoing support, like monitoring your system, and if there is any enhancement or optimization required after the go live, we will provide those. support on that and helping you continuously improve the performance, user experience, and the conversion rate as your business involved. What is the actual difference between SuiteCommerce Standard and SuiteCommerce Advanced? The actual difference of the SuiteCommerce and SuiteCommerce Advanced is so when we comes to the SuiteCommerce Standard, we are only able to add one domain, but when we comes to the SuiteCommerce Advanced, we can add multiple domain like microsite. We can manage the micro domain when we use the SuiteCommerce Advanced and the unlimited customization. That is the main difference between the SuiteCommerce Standard and the Advanced. And always the customers choose SuiteCommerce Advanced when, like I said, when there is any deeper customization or checkout customization, for example, additional validation when we place the order. So in that kind of complexities available or required for the website, we can recommend or we are recommending the SuiteCommerce Advanced rather than the SuiteCommerce Standard. Thank you for asking the questionnaires. And if you need any additional assistance and training, please free to contact us. Our email ID and phone number is it's displayed on the screen. Thank you so much.